Hi everybody, and welcome to Poppy's Cucina. Today we're going to have some fun and do like an experiment. I'm going to cook something with dragon fruit. I know, dragon fruit? What is that? Some crazy little fruit, right? Is it weird? Maybe? So I've never had one before, I've never done anything with it, so follow me on this adventure. Want to see what we do? Just keep watching. So here we have our dragon fruit. Don't know much about them. I know they grow on a cactus. See, there's a little piece of it there. All right. And I know you could get them in this bright pink color or a yellow. Some people say the yellow ones are sweeter. I really have no idea. But I know they have a lot of seeds. So let's cut it up, see what it's like. Okay, so I cut one open, and yes, you can see it's chock full of seeds. All right. I was kind of expecting it to be pink inside. I don't know why, but all right. But now I'm going to taste it for the first time. Let's see what it's like and see what we're going to do with it. Huh. Okay. So, doesn't really have much flavor. You definitely get the seeds from it. It's not bad. It has little notes of citrusy, but has a little bit of a pear and even almost like a cucumber aspect to it. But interesting. All right, so let's make it into a tart. All right, so let's get started. All right, I really want to brighten up this relatively bland fruit that I mashed up. Forgot to mention, you'll see. I used like a regular little potato masher and got it all mushed up. All right, so what I did was I added the juice of one lemon and the zest of one lemon. So we're going to mix this up. Let's see how that comes out. So now that I brined up the fruit, I'm going to sweeten it up. So I added 1 cup of granulated sugar. All right, so let's mix it and see how it tastes. Okay, so now I'm kind of happy with what's going on here. So I added 4 eggs, a 1/4 cup of heavy cream, and 2 tablespoons of cornstarch. Now we're going to toss this all together and hopefully it'll start looking like a custard. All right, I'm making this up as I'm going along. This looks like a face. It's already disappointed in me. Sad. All right, so I didn't like how loose this whole thing felt. It just looked like it was going to be a runny mess. So I added 1/2 cup of flour. All right, let's mix this up and see how it comes out. All right, so it's definitely a little bit better, but I think I'm going to add another 1/2 cup and see how it looks. So I lost my confidence that this was going to become a successful custard. So I decided I'm going to make it a cake instead. So I added another 1.5 cups of flour, so 2 cups flour total, and 1 tablespoon of baking powder. Okay, so I mixed it all together, and then I'm like, it needs something. So I had this mango staring at me, so, and this is going too. This is becoming a mess of a cake, let me tell you. So I diced up the mango, and now I'm going to toss it all together again. Probably should have tossed the mango in some flour first, though. Ugh. All right, well, it'll sink to the bottom. Oh, well. All right, so everything's mixed together. Actually added another 1/3 cup of sugar because it didn't taste that sweet to me after all that flour and eggs and everything else. But yeah, now I'm going to put this in a preheated 350-degree oven. Oh, I'm using like a 9 by 13 size pan, I believe this is. I was going to try to do it as a bun cake, but I had no confidence on how long it was going to cook or if it was going to cook thoroughly and yada, yada, yada. So I'm going to try it like this, see how it comes out. I have no idea how long it's going to take. I figure at least a half hour, 45 minutes, but I'll keep checking it after a half hour, and I'll check every 5-10 minutes after that. All right, into the oven it's going to go. Let's hope it's not too much of a disaster. All right, so the cake took about 45 minutes to cook. I had it cooling on a wire rack for a little bit, and then I flipped it over. You can see the little ridge marks. And then I have it cooling now, finishing up on a plate. But you know what? It looks pretty good. It looks kind of dense, but it definitely looks moist. I don't know. This might be good after all. All right, can't wait to taste it. All right, so I cut the first piece, as predicted. The mangoes, not all of them at least, sunk to the bottom, but they're kind of floating through there. It's a pretty dense cake. It looks like poppy seeds, but no, those are all the the dragon fruit seeds. All right, so let's try it. See how it comes out. Let's see. Oh, wow. All right. So, you know what? This is pretty good. You definitely get the hints of the lemon. I'm really glad that's in there. It felt really nice with the mango, but the Dried fruit doesn't really have much of a flavor, so you don't really taste it, or I guess you do, but the seeds do give a nice texture. But you know what? This was really good. Surprise. All right. This was a decent experiment. I love the creaminess factor of it. And I'm sure once it really fully cools, it'll have a much more eggy texture. But wow. You know what? This is a great spring dessert. Even like summertime, served with some fresh fruit, a little whipped cream. Yay. All right. Yay me. All right. So if you end up making this, let me know. Enjoy.